Hey guys, I'm Matt from Amped Airsoft, and I'm here with
Evan?
and we're here to give you a little bit of an update for our wholesalers or anybody that wants to be a wholesaler. So Evan is actually our customer service slash wholesale rep, and he's here to tell you about our new program.
Yeah, so we're here to talk about the recent expansion of our wholesale program. We've actually been doing it for quite a while, but this is just something that we've recently wanted to expand by popular request, and we've actually launched our new website, which is www.ampedairsoftdealers.com. So the reason we created this website was to make it a little easier to communicate and for you guys to shop with us if you own an airsoft store. Up until this point, everything's kind of been a manual process behind the scenes sort of thing, which can make it difficult at times, to get out to the masses. So this website will hopefully serve as a little bit of a liaison between us and other airsoft businesses, maybe even potential ones that don't exist yet. So our hope is that this website can, sort of help us develop the program, get more people in the door, and make it more accessible to other airsoft stores, essentially.
All right, yeah. So who is the program for, Evan?
So we've designed the program to where, there is no shop too small or too big, to shop with us. The idea is that we have a low minimum order quantity set to where you're not going to have to break the bank to order products. If there's just a few custom things you need, maybe for a specific build or whatnot, you can come and get a few items. You don't have to place, a huge monthly order or quarterly order, as I hear from some people. You can come here, get a few things for whatever you got going on, and get out. And that's basically, the essence of it. We also deal with larger orders as well. We have it set up to where there's tiered pricing. So if you are a larger dealer and you want to get more things, you can be rewarded for that as well. So it really works for any size shop from, say a pro shop or a small mom and pop shop all the way up to a large scale operation. So.
Yeah. Which honestly makes things easier for both us and for you guys too, because you have a little bit easier of a way to get a hold of us.
Absolutely.
So what exactly do you think dealers are going to be able to get from us?
Our program is basically open up to any item you'd find in our normal retail store. The dealer's website is actually almost an exact mirror of our standard retail website, with the exception of very few manufacturers. We have a few in which our hands are pretty much just tied with and we're not allowed to sell on a wholesale channel, but minus a few exceptions here or there, you can pretty much get anything you need. Whether it be something from E&L, Crytac, HSGI, Blue Force Gear, any of our major brands are accessible through the wholesale program. So you don't have to place a large order and get 20 guns in. You can just get one if that's what you need. One of the other big things we've had a lot of traction on lately and a lot of people asking about is our amp line products, which if you're not familiar with are pretty popular amongst HPA users. They come in a variety of different colors, and we actually now offer custom branding for free on all of our amp lines. So if you have a company logo, we can slap that on each one of your pieces and no additional charge. Gives you the ability to get your name out there a little bit more. And with the color options, if you have a store color or something like that, you can do even a little more marketing that way. Some other things you guys might be interested in is we're actually, I guess what you would say, a distributor for Polar Star in a sense, in that we offer all our Polar Star products at the same initial buy-in tier that you would be set at if you were to go to Polar Star to buy directly. So what that means, if you're purchasing a fairly low quantity of Polar Star, engines, parts, accessories, you name it, we also can extend that pricing. So if you need, to get a Fusion engine for a custom build, but you also need some new HSGI gear, you can do that all in one place and shipped all at once, which is a big plus for some people. Obviously the program doesn't make sense for everybody. We're not a be-all, end-all solution. However, we do have, I'd argue, a fair selection of product, and you can get it all in one place, which is a big benefit for a lot of smaller shops. So that's kind of that hole that we hope to fill, being able to offer all the little stuff that you might not want to make a full order of, but just get a few pieces here and there.
All right. So how does it work, Evan? How do they create their stuff and get in contact with you and all that?
So it's actually pretty simple now that we have the new Amped Airsoft Dealers website. All you have to do is click the Create an Account button. It's going to have you fill out a few text box. fill out a dealer application, and then you're going to email that to wholesale@ampedairsoft.com. And if you forget, it's right there on the website, so pretty hard to mess up. After you submit your paperwork, we'll just, give it a look over. If you meet all the criteria, you can be placing an order as soon as the same day. And, if you're not up to par, so to speak, or there's a few things we need from you yet, we're going to work with you and help you to get there so that you guys can get your operation going as well.
Evan's already been on the phone with people doing this, so he's been doing it for a couple weeks now. Yeah,
quite a while. Yeah. And so in addition to that, like I mentioned earlier, this program is really, for anybody from a small shop, to a larger operation. And, with that, we are obviously known here at AMP for our customer service, which, we strive to improve constantly. And on the wholesale side of things, we don't want to leave that hanging at all either. As far as wholesale goes, if you guys ever have, any questions at all as far as what product you think you should carry, and recommend for your customers, we're there for that too. I was actually one of the original guys at the retail store out on Library Road 6 or so years ago, maybe
before
more.
I even lived here.
And so I kind of know what it's like, working in that small store environment and working your way up. So I've definitely been in the shoes of a smaller store owner. And, would love to help some of you guys that are just starting out and have questions about that. And hopefully we can offer some insight for you guys too.
All right, Evan, is there anything else you want to touch up on before we go?
One thing I get asked a lot, and this is something we're working on, is drop shipping. Now, currently we do not offer drop shipping, unfortunately, but it is something that we're looking into, and we're hoping to have that service really soon for our clients. So more on that soon. Check in. It's something that's coming down the barrel, but I'm not quite here yet.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us and listening to us talk about this. So if you want to go through with this, again, it's wholesale@ampedairsoft.com, and we can try and get you hooked up. So this has been Matt.
And Evan.
Bye.
See you guys.